Welcome once again to Connections, and let's start by meeting our two contestants. Our champion is Beverly Robertson from Harlow Academy in Aberdeen, and she's being challenged by Philip Whitfield from Gosforth High School in Newcastle. Well, they've just started the first of their 3 rounds, Connect the Clues. At the moment, we've got one picture on the board, and that is of a walking stick. Philip's in the lead, he's got 10 points, so let's continue. In terms of the police force, what do the initials CID stand for? Philip?
Criminal Investigation Division.
No. Beverly?
Criminal Investigation Department?
Correct.
Your second picture in this game is of a cricket match.
So, a few seconds to write it down. And for 100 points, can you tell me the connection?
Bits of wood.
Bits of wood? No, that's not it. Which famous novelist was born in Eastwood, Nottinghamshire, in 1885? Beverly?
Thomas Hardy.
No, it wasn't Thomas Hardy. Philip?
No idea.
All right, it was D.H. Lawrence. Which British athlete has won the 1500 metres at the last 2 Olympics? Philip?
Sebastian Coe.
Correct.
And that is Midge Ure from Ultravox.
90 bonus points, Philip. Can you tell me the connection?
Insects.
Absolutely right. Yes, they're insects. Stick insect, cricket and midge. Let's have the rest of them, please. We have a tick. We've also got the Bee Gees, gnat fighter planes, wasp helicopters, Adam ant, and lastly, a mosquito plane. Well done, Philip. You've made the connection. It's great when you get the connection early because you get a big bonus, and Philip's got a big bonus, so that means that you're on 110 points, Philip. At the moment, Beverly, you're on 10. Beverly, you're a skier. Coming from Aberdeen, were you born with skis on your feet virtually, or is it a fairly recent interest?
No, I only got them about 2 or 3 years ago.
And where do you ski?
Mostly at Glen Shee, which isn't too far. It's about 2 hours away, but I've skied in Italy as well.
Do you find that the Scottish slopes are quieter than all these flash places abroad?
Oh no, and Scottish slopes are just packed these days. You spend most of your time queuing. It's much better to ski abroad.
It is if you can afford it, of course, yeah.
Well, yeah, once a year is all you can manage.
Philip, you're a fan of Billy Bunter. When did he get resurrected?
Well, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I suppose.
He's not a very endearing character, is he? Fat, overweight, stuffing himself all the time and howling.
Well, he must be the only person who does that to more excess than myself, so...
All anything like Greyfriars?
Not quite, I'm afraid.
You're afraid? You'd actually like it to be like...
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, if I got there, I'd hate it probably, but in my mind's eye, it must be marvellous.
It's all that privilege, isn't it? And tuck boxes and midnight feasts...
Oh, good grief, yes.
...that attract you.
Yeah,
OK, we're going to move on with the quiz, which is time to find the figure. Now, the figure in question is the answer to our clockwise sum, which comes onto the board as they answer questions correctly, and it's hidden behind the centre square. We'll give 40 bonus points to the first one to get to it. What type of weapon is a scimitar? Philip?
Sword.
Correct.
Minus.
Which Billy Joel album has been in the album charts for nearly 2 years? Beverly?
Breaking Glass?
No, it's not Breaking Glass. Philip?
Uptown Girl.
No, album is An Innocent Man. On which country's flag will you find the Star of David? Philip?
Israel.
Correct.
7.
What do the initials PAYE stand for? It's pay as you earn. What type of person would be on the hustings? No ideas? It's a politician or political candidate. In which year did Mrs. Thatcher become Prime Minister? Philip?
1978.
No, it wasn't 78. Bad luck. Beverly?
77?
No, you get the wrong way. 1979. What is shinty? Beverly?
It's a game of like hockey, played
Yes,
with teams.
That's right. It's an Irish ball game like hockey. Correct.
Times.
In what type of oven are bricks and pottery baked? Beverly?
Terracotta.
No.
Kiln.
Kiln, correct.
2.
Which worm was used for bloodletting in previous... Philip?
Leech.
Correct, yes.
Equals.
Where in a building would you find a fresco painted? Philip?
On the wall. It's a frieze.
Yes, on the walls or ceiling, correct.
6.
Now that 6 is the start of your sum. What type of twins are physically joined? Beverly?
Siamese.
Correct.
Plus.
Last square coming up. What word can be a male rabbit or An American dollar. Beverly.
Buck.
Correct.
5.
Beverly?
8.
Yes. 6 plus 5 minus 7 times 2 equals 8. You've found the figure. Whoa, this is going to be a tight one. Beverly, you've got 40 points. You're now on 90. Philip's just a little way ahead on 150. It's only a few questions worth, and that's the situation as we move into the third and final round, where our contestants are going to try to connect the clues. This is where a bit of divergent thinking goes down well, because they've got to try to find the connection between apparently very different pictures. In this round, though, we double the points, remember. 200 for the bonus, that's what it starts at, and every question's worth 20. What name is given to the Japanese art of paper folding? Beverly.
Origami.
Correct.
And there's a happy Jack Charlton.